What's going on, guys? Lone Driver Mike again, bringing you guys another video. Guys, how's it going? Guys, today we're going to talk about, a lot of different things, but this is mostly focused on safety and doing the right thing and just doing what's right. Whether you do Uber, Lyft, Amazon Flex, Instacart, Grubhub, Doordash, Postmates, Caviar, and any other apps that I've failed to mention. There are certain laws and rules and regulations and policies and procedures, and I know it's annoying, but they're in place for a reason, especially if it's a state law or a federal law. Now, there's this guy, I don't like to bash people, but I'm making this video not to bash him. I'm making this video to bring awareness to other drivers, and maybe Uber and Lyft will do something about it, and maybe, have a better policy on this. I mean, they have a policy set in stone, but they need to have it to where, so basically the policy is, if you get a passenger into your car and they're a minor, for one, they have to be they have to be an adult. And if they're under 18, they have to be accompanied by an adult, right? So like by their mom or dad or uncle or whoever. So yeah, in the past, I used to do Uber and Lyft a lot. I have like over 2,500 rides with Lyft. And then with Uber, I don't remember how many rides, but I think 1,000 or something. So, imagine if I had a new car, I would have had a lot more rides. But anyways, my ratings were pretty good. I think my Uber rating was, and I'm not deactivated. It's just I don't have a newer car. I'm doing a rental right now, so I can only do food delivery. But anyways, yeah. So the rule is, if a child, even if they look like, you got to make sure it's not a child and they're 18 and all that, and you got to make sure, okay, are you Jessica, are you Frank? Make sure it's the right person, because when I did it, there were so many people, especially at night, they would just get into my car and they're not even the right person. I'm like, are you Jessica? No, this ain't our Uber. And it really annoyed me, because on the app, it tells you exactly what type of car your Uber is, like the color, the make, the model. So it's like, how do you not know? Especially your face shows up too. So you see my car, you see my face, and you still get in the car, oh, well, it's an Uber. Well, that's not your Uber. So that's just one little guy. So if you order an Uber or Lyft, pay attention. It tells you on the app who I am and what car you're supposed to be entering. Plus, it has a license plate. So if it's not the license plate, it's obviously not your Uber. But anyways, yeah, so if you get a ride, always confirm with a customer, whatever. And, if they're a child, say, hey, look, I'm sorry, pick them up from high school. If they look young, say, hey, are you 18, this and that, let me see your ID. Be nice and polite about it, right? But you cannot transport minors. That's against Uber and Lyft's policy, and I think that's against the law. I'm not sure, but, their parent they have to have their parent with them. End of story. It doesn't matter if you get a phone call from their father saying, hey, I'm just authorizing you to take my daughter or my son to high school or back home to the house. Say no, man, I am not getting deactivated, and this is my livelihood. I'm not going to break the rules for you for a $5 trip or $10 trip, maybe plus tip, but it's just not worth it. It's not worth getting deactivated. So my accounts are fine. It's just I don't have a newer car. My Lyft account is like 4.95. My Uber is like 4.87 or 8. So it's pretty high. So I just need a new enough car, and I can get back to them. But now you just hear a lot of, oh, the rates are so low now. When I started 2-3 years ago with Uber and Lyft, man, it was like $1.20 a mile. It was good. Now it's just so low. It's just ridiculous. But anyways, so yeah, if you get a minor in your car, you got to say, hey, look, I'm sorry, this and that. But let's say, for example, they're like kind of young, say 2, 3, 4-year-old little girl or boy or whatever, and a family gets into your car and they're like, hey, this and that, you picked us up from the airport, or you're taking them to the dentist office or doctor's appointment, or for whatever reason, it's a family or whatever, and they have their little kid in there. You cannot take a ride if there's no car seat. Like, I don't care what the excuse is, if, you know, it's against policy and against the law. If you get pulled over, you're gonna get the ticket. The driver's gonna get the ticket, not the stupid parent that's irresponsible. Now, I'm not saying, oh, well, the driver's completely to blame. He is to blame still, because he accepted the ride and he decided to be like, well, I'll just, you know, whatever. I'll just take you home real quick. It's fine. The parent's in the wrong too. Now, you as a parent, and I'm in my group, it's called the Gig Economy. You guys can join it, join the group chat, join the group, post, whatever, interact, respond. You know, it's a very active, positive group. It's uplifting also. We don't say negative things about each other. So we're always encouraging one another and telling each other to do better. So anyways, if you want to join my group, it's called the Gig Economy. But if you get a minor, they have to have their parent, and they have to have a car seat. And I don't care what the parent says, if they're a single mom or whatever with this kid, and this and that. I don't care if she's attractive, hot, white, black, Mexican, Arab, Indian. I don't care what race they are. I don't care if the mom looks hot and all this, and you're trying to, oh, well, I need my last ride. I just want to hurry up and do it, or, oh, I just need 10 more bucks and I hit my goal, so this ride will probably be about 10 bucks, Say, look, I'm sorry, Mary, you have your child with you. Where's your car seat? And there will be people where there'll be riders where they expect the Uber and Lyft drivers to actually have a car seat. Now, I've heard about this before, and this is open to debate too. But to be honest with you, we are not required to have a car seat on our car. And then what if we take a group of 4 people and there's no child? You have to take the car seat out. Oh, sorry, you got to get out of your car, take the car seat out, put it in the trunk or something like that. And then what if there's no room in the trunk? Where are you supposed to put the car seat? So, as Uber and Lyft drivers, we are not required to bring a car seat. So that is, the responsibility lays on the parent. Now, if you're not responsible enough to buy yourself, your son or daughter, and their safety, that's your blood. That's your child, man. If you're not responsible enough to buy your own son or daughter a car seat, man, with all due respect, you're not fit to be a parent. I mean, you should not have had sex without a condom, and you shouldn't have had unprotected sex. And I'm not going to get into that because that's a different topic. But if you're not ready to be a mother or a father, and you're not mentally, you're not thinking about your son or your daughter's safety, and you just call an Uber, oh, you got a car seat, or oh, well, no, oh, well, can you please just take me, and you still say yeah or something. And then that pisses me off. These parents and these fathers think, oh, well, the driver should just have a car seat, and then that's it. So we'll just cancel every ride unless they have a car seat. It's like, no, you are in the wrong. Uber and Lyft are not in the wrong. Us drivers not in the wrong. You are in the wrong for a parent for not having a car seat or an extra car seat. Maybe they do have a car seat, but it's at their car, at their home. It's like, and if you know in advance you're going to be taking Ubers and Lyfts, just bring your car seat. I mean, it might be heavy. It might be, I don't know. I don't know what the situation is, but you are required to have a car seat. I don't care. Or if you have to go to the Walmart real quick and buy a new one. It is what it is. If you're traveling, I don't know the situation. But you as a parent, if you have a child under whatever the law says, 4 years old or under 90 pounds or 100 pounds or whatever, 50 pounds, whatever the law says, and if it says this child's supposed to have a car seat, you as a parent and a father need to provide a car seat for your children. Whether you're doing Uber and Lyft or just taking them to school or something, you are responsible, not the driver or not Uber or Lyft. It's not our job to provide that for you. So this takes me into something else. I saw a video from another YouTuber. He's called Dave the Uber Slave. Now, like I said, I don't like to bash people. This is this guy's this guy's income, living, all this stuff. I mean, but he makes money on YouTube too. So look, I'm not trying to get anyone in trouble, but when it comes to safety and kids, I'm sorry, especially if you're an Uber and Lyft driver and you know better, and you should know better. You get a family, you're picking them at the airport and whatever, and the kid, you don't see they have a car seat or whatever, and you're saying, oh, safety first, but then you still accept the ride and you let them into your vehicle, and the kid is in the back jumping around, not even sitting down, not even in a seat belt, and for one, there's no car seat. Two, she's not even sitting down buckled up, and the parents are just like, oh yeah, sorry, and the driver's like, oh, okay, fuck it. And he's complaining about, oh, they're supposed to have a car seat. But you're over here recording it. You're not supposed to even record your Uber Lyft rides. There was a guy on Twitch, he recorded his Lyft ride, and somehow Uber found out, or maybe it was a Lyft ride, but you're not supposed to record your Lyft rides or your Uber rides and post them on YouTube or Twitch or something. That's personal faces, personal information, talking. No, that's privacy. That's a violation. Just like if I did, if you pick someone up and you're posting them and, and especially you see their kid is jumping in the back seat, no car seat. For one, you're breaking the rule. You're not supposed to record the customers. You're not supposed to record your Uber and Lyft rides. I mean, if you want to record them for your safety, that's fine. So then if something happens, you could say, hey, I got the video. I got the raw file. She said that I hit her. I did not hit her. I have the video. So that's good to have. But you're actually not supposed to record and then post on like Twitter or Twitch or YouTube or Facebook. You're not supposed to do all that because that's a violation. You're not supposed to be doing all that, posting videos of people and, no, man. And this guy, he records all his, girls making out, different, family with the kid jumping around. I don't know how this guy's still an Uber driver, but like I said, I'm not trying to get no one in trouble, but the main thing is, if you're a Uber Lyft driver, and if the parent is not responsible enough like they're fucking supposed to be as a parent, you have a fucking 2-year-old son or daughter or 3 or 4-year-old daughter, even one, that's really young. But she was like maybe 3 or 4, but still, she's still a toddler, she still needs a car seat. And you say, oh yeah, come on in, it's fine, whatever. I take the ride. I need my last ride anyways. You're really, like I said, I don't like to bash people, but at the same time, it's like, what you're doing. And then he says, Uber puts us in these difficult situations. We are not required by law to accept every ride. If the passenger is breaking the law, like starts smoking weed, starts drinking, if they look too drunk, you can say, hey, man, you're too drunk. I don't want you in my vehicle. This is still our property. If we own the car, it's like, hey, this is our property. This is our car. You don't have a car seat. You're drunk. You're trying to smoke in my car. I'm sorry. I have to cancel. And you cancel and you get them out your car or whatever. Don't make a big deal about it. But especially if they're already in your car, it's kind of hard. But, if you see him with the child and there's no car seat, oh, fuck it. Cancel, drive off, call Uber, say, hey, this is why I canceled. I don't want to get in trouble by you guys, my acceptance rate or whatever the hell. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, we are responsible as drivers to do the right thing, obey the law, and obey the policy of what Uber and Lyft says, especially if it's against the law. Like, you have a child in your vehicle, whether their parent is with them or not. If you get pulled over, the driver gets a ticket, and it's a big deal. And Uber finds out. Uber's gonna say, "What the fuck? They didn't have a car seat, and you still accepted the ride. That's your fault." And you can blame the parent all you want. Totally, 100%. The parent is in the wrong also, but the driver is also in the wrong. You have the right to cancel the ride. Say, not trying to talk bad to you, but that's your child. Safety first. You're supposed to have a car seat. Nothing personal. This is business. This is about safety and business. Sorry, goodbye. Cancel it and go on. And that's it. You have a child that's 2, 3, or 4 years old, and by law it's saying has to be in the car seat, buckled up, safety or whatever. And that's all that dude's video. He recorded the girl standing up in the middle seat and with the parent, with the dad up front, and the mom right there, and then another child but was older. And she was just standing up. They were driving. Imagine if they would have gotten to an accident. That she would have flew through the windshield, especially on the freeway or something. And you know what? It's just like, you guys should know better. You know, that guy, Dave, the Uber slave, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. He's been doing this for years, and he's been getting away with a lot of bullshit. And it's like, look, man, you know, you need to stop and think about what you're really doing. Use your head a little bit. Imagine if you would have gotten to an accident or a cop pulled you over. You're done. And then you're posting your rides and shit. You're not even supposed to do that either. He has how many, you know, you're not supposed to even do that. So he broke two fucking rules. He's recording the customers, and then two, he's accepting rides without the fucking car seat. Like I said, we're not required to have the car seat. And I totally stand by that. But at the same time, if you know if you see your people trying to get in and there's no car seat, say, hey, I'm sorry. Where's your car seat? Oh, we don't have one. Do you have one? No, I don't have one, and I'm not required to have one for your child. That's your responsibility. I apologize, sir. You know, I'd like to take you, but unless you can get a car seat real quick, I have to cancel this ride. And if they create a problem, call the police, because they're trespassing. Once you say, I'm done with the ride, it's canceled. Once you cancel it, and if they don't leave, it's called trespassing. That's what it's called. You call the police or whatever. You know, I've seen crazy videos online, on YouTube and stuff like that, but just keep it professional. Say, hey, look, I'm sorry, I have to cancel this ride. Get a new Uber. It's no big deal. I won't cancel you the cancellation fee or whatever. I'll call Uber after this once you get out. Don't worry. And that's it. You know, don't break the rules. Don't break the law. It's not worth it to get deactivated or especially injure a child. You know, accident, boom. She's flying through the window or flying through the front seat, hitting her nose, breaking her nose. Who knows what would happen, you know? You know, yeah. The parents, it's their responsibility also. But it's your responsibility as an Uber and Lyft driver to say no to that. Someone's doing drugs. Drugs is no. Absolutely no. No drugs, no smoking, no drinking, none of that. It's against policy. You see a person doing that, say, hey man, I'm sorry, but you know what? You can't be doing all that. You know, I'm going to have to cancel the ride unless you stop drinking right now and throw that out. You're not supposed to do that. And these policies that Uber and Lyft are putting in place, they follow the law. They follow exactly what the law says anyway. So if you break Uber's or Lyft's law, that's pretty much like breaking the real law. If you get pulled over, open container, oh, smoking and drinking in the car, that's like DUI or, you know, or whatever. And you're not supposed to do all that, you know. And, you know, a kid coming into your car, no car seat, that's against the law too. And then if a kid comes in, you know, say it's a high schooler, 16, 17 years old, oh, my parent's not here. You're still supposed to cancel the ride. Say, hey, I'm sorry, your parent has to be, you know, but oh man, I'm almost 18, what the fuck? I'm pretty much an adult now. No, you're not an adult. You're not legally an adult until you're 18. So guys, I just wanted to bring awareness. I'm not trying to get anyone in trouble. And, you know, this is just about doing what's right, doing the right thing. I know sometimes we just want to just bend the rules a little bit, thinking, oh, no one's going to catch me. Nothing's going to happen. And then something happens. And then what are you going to say after that? Oh, well, I just thought, you know, 5 minutes down the road, I can drop them off. Oh, there's accident. Oh, cop pulled me over. Oh, officer, I'm so sorry. I wasn't thinking, or I didn't know. He gonna look at you and say, no, you know exactly what the rules are. And you broke them. You decided to accept this ride. You have the right to cancel. If they don't get out of your call, you call us 911. And we'll come out and we'll get them out of your car. You know, it's not worth the $5 or the $10 or risking getting a ticket or getting in trouble or going to jail or getting deactivated or injuring a little girl's, you know, ending a little girl's life. It's not worth it, man. Seriously. So think about what the fuck you're doing, man. Because that's not okay with me. I don't care who you are. I don't know what state he lives in. I don't really care. You just don't do that. That's not okay. So anyways, guys, please like, comment, subscribe, comment below. Am I too harsh or what? You know, this is against the law. You can't be doing all that. So, anyways, like I said, I don't want to bash this guy, but this is just to bring awareness. If you are a mother or a father and you request a Uber and Lyft ride, We are not required to bring a car seat, and you are required to bring the car seat. So if you don't have the car seat, I'm sorry, it's a cancellation. And you're going to have to go to Walmart or Target or call your mama or your uncle or a friend or whatever and have them bring you a car seat. Or they can give you a ride, and then you guys can get in trouble. Because I'm not going to get in trouble. I'm not going to get deactivated. I'm not going to harm a child. I'm not going to put anyone's life at risk. That's their responsibility to bring a car seat. So anyways, guys, I'm sorry this video was long, but I really needed to tell you guys how I felt about this, and I just needed to respond to this because this is ridiculous. You should not be transporting minors without the adult. And then even if the adult is there, they still need to have a car seat if they're too young. I mean, if they're, I forget what age it is. What is it, 5 or 6? Then they're okay. They're supposed to be at least 100 pounds or something like that. There's a weight requirement too. So look up the law, find out what the hell. You can even call Uber and Lyft, say, hey, what's the requirement with the car seat? And if you don't believe what I'm saying, because that's not cool, man. When you got children involved and people's lives at risk, no, that's not cool, man. I don't care who you are. I don't care who you are. I don't care what state you're in. I don't really care. You need to make sure that parent has a car seat. And if not, say, hey, I apologize. This is not personal. This is business, and this is about safety, and this is about the law and doing the right thing. I have to cancel. I hope you find a ride. I apologize, but have a good day. I'm sorry. I got to cancel. I make sure you won't get cancellation fee. Have a good day. And that's it. Call Uber or Lyft, tell them what happened, and that's it. Go about your day. And that's it. That's all it takes. Just cancel the ride and call Uber and Lyft and tell them what happened. Don't risk someone's life. Don't try to squeeze in an extra $5 or $10 real quick, because you can get a ride right after you cancel anyways if it's still busy. So there's no fucking excuse, guys. So anyways, please like, comment, subscribe, share this video, because we need to bring awareness not to the drivers, but to Uber and Lyft and to the passengers. Passengers need to know better. If you have a daughter or a child that's too young, it's your responsibility also as a parent to bring a damn car seat. And if you don't, you're an irresponsible parent. And if you're a driver and you accept that child that doesn't have a car seat, you're an irresponsible driver. And you should be deactivated from Uber and Lyft off the platform, or at least get a firm warning or some kind of suspension of some kind. And maybe that'll teach us a lesson. Maybe we all need to be taught a lesson sometimes. Life's not easy. I understand we got bills to pay and all this kind of stuff. Life's hectic. But you know what? You got to obey the law. You got to follow the law. And you got to do what's right, man. Seriously. So anyways, please like, comment, subscribe, share this video so we can bring awareness. But anyways, like I said, if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe, like the video, comment below. Tell me what you guys think. And if you think this deserves a share, then go ahead and share it on your Facebook or something like that. But anyways, guys, I'm going to get back to work. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for watching. And until next time, guys, thanks again. Have a great day and peace out. Stay safe. Follow the law. Seriously. All right, guys. See ya.